takes consistent action, even when it's difficult. If you want to prosper, start small. Maybe you're earning little today, but it's in small beginnings that you develop the potential to achieve great things. Don't give up early. Every start is challenging. Entrepreneurship isn't freedom. If you think starting a business will bring you freedom, you need to reevaluate. Entrepreneurship means signing commitments, paying taxes, managing people, and dealing with bills. Many bills. I once spoke with one of Brazil's largest retailers. He told me, every month I woke up owing 1 billion reais in invoices. Yet he kept moving forward because he understood that entrepreneurship is a commitment to growth, not a pursuit of freedom. Prosperity isn't about shortcuts or excuses. It's about facing reality, overcoming the scarcity mindset, and working to multiply what you have. God has already placed the potential for growth within you, but it's your responsibility to develop it. Growth requires discomfort. Everything is hard at first, but if you stay stuck at the beginning, the difficulty never ends. The secret is to advance, grow, and move beyond where you are now. This applies to every area of life, even the simplest things. At home, I have a rule for helping my children grow. If a child can ask me to change their diaper, it's because they're ready to start taking care of that themselves. I won't let them stay in a stage they've already outgrown. Growth may be uncomfortable, but it's necessary. The same applies to your life. Stop resisting growth and the changes it demands. If you surround yourself with people who only complain, depend on the government, or have a limited mindset, what do you expect to reap from that? The principle of cause and effect. The law of cause and effect is clear. The cause is the seed, the effect is its unfolding. But there's something fascinating about this. Think about an apple. If you cut it open, you can count the seeds. 5, 7, maybe 11. That's easy to measure. But how many apples are inside a single seed? No one can answer that. The potential for multiplication within a seed is infinite. This is the greatness of creation, the infinite wealth of the earth. Some say Earth's resources are running out, but that's not entirely true. Water, for example, doesn't disappear, it repositions itself. The wealth of the earth is like seeds, infinite in its cycle of renewal. If you fly over the Amazon, you'll see a sea of trees that sustain each other without direct sunlight or human intervention. This forest, like seeds, reflects the prosperity and abundance God has embedded in creation. The lesson of the apple and the seed. Counting the seeds in an apple is simple, but understanding the multiplication potential of a single seed changes your perspective. When you plant, invest, or work, you activate this infinite cycle of multiplication. So remember, don't resist growth, don't underestimate the cause, and never stop planting. What you sow today can produce unimaginable fruit tomorrow. The law of optimization, nature's efficiency. Have you noticed how nature always finds the most efficient path? This is known as the law of optimization, reflecting efficiency in everything around us. A simple example. In an electrical circuit, a short occurs at the closest point, completing the circuit in the most economical way. If there's a fuse, it will burn first, protecting the rest of the system. Everything is designed to operate with maximum efficiency. Apply nature's wisdom to your life. The same principle applies to your life. Stop fighting growth or clinging to inefficiencies. Optimize your mindset, your actions, and your beliefs to align with the laws of creation. Laws designed for growth, abundance, and prosperity. God didn't create you to survive in scarcity, but to thrive in fullness. Start planting seeds of potential today and watch how they multiply into a harvest of abundance tomorrow. The wisdom of nature and the law of optimization. Observe water flowing down a mountain. It finds the best path, wasting no energy. Where the water passes, grass grows, the soil softens, and life flourishes. Even a donkey instinctively follows the most efficient route down a mountain, creating trails that, in the past, became roads without the need for machines or technology. Nature is a master of optimization. Take a fish swimming upstream in a channel. It senses the pressure of the current, identifies the spot requiring the least effort, and chooses the most efficient path to ascend. There are no signs pointing the way, only the natural wisdom of efficiency. What does this teach us? That we can learn a great deal simply by observing nature. Watching how it operates helps us understand how to apply the law of optimization to our own lives. Break rules, preserve principles. Optimizing life also means reassessing what works and what doesn't. Principles are like foundations. They should be preserved because they come from something greater than ourselves. But rules, they should be questioned, tested, and when necessary, broken. If you're still living by the same beliefs and rules you had at age 10, even as a 50-year-old, it's time to optimize your mindset. Growth demands change. Carry the principles your parents taught you, but don't be afraid to revisit the rules they created. Those were designed for a specific context, and contexts change. Applying the law of optimization reveals that the shortest and most efficient path isn't always the fastest, but it's the one that preserves your resources and energy. Like the donkey finding the easiest trail or the fish choosing the right channel, you can adjust your course to be more efficient. Spend time observing nature and how it operates. Everything in it reflects efficiency, from water currents to the trails animals create. Contemplation leads to profound insights about living more intentionally and productively. Face your problems, don't ignore them. One day, a lion named Simba fled after a tragedy. He lost his father, his purpose, and sought a place to live in peace. Along the way, he met two friends, Timon and Pumbaa, who introduced him to their philosophy, Hakuna Matata. Translated, forget your problems. But here's the issue, a lion isn't made to forget. He's made to confront. The lion is the king of the jungle, a symbol of strength and leadership, and no catchy song could change the fact that Simba had a purpose to fulfill. How often have you been influenced by the Timons and Pumbaas of your life? People who tell you to relax, avoid your problems, and embrace the philosophy of Hakuna Matata? These individuals don't want you to prosper because your rise would expose their mediocrity. Problems, creators versus solvers. You'll be remembered for the problems you create and the problems you solve. But here's the secret. Those who create disruptive problems, like groundbreaking technologies, are highly valued. Those who merely solve problems created by others will always be underpaid, no matter how competent they are. For example, the creator of an innovative technology might earn billions, while the technician fixing system issues earns a fixed salary. Beware of Hakuna Matata, friends. Do you have friends like Timon and Pumbaa? The ones who, after you leave a motivational talk feeling inspired, immediately start singing the chorus, "Forget your problems." These people call you crazy if you decide to wake up early, study, or work on something new. Why? Because your prosperity exposes their mediocrity. If you succeed, they'll have to face the fact that they could have done the same but chose not to. Those who tell you to forget your problems are, in reality, trying to keep you average, at their level. If you avoid challenges, you'll never move forward. If you run from your problems, you'll never achieve your purpose. A lion is born to rule, not to forget. Like Simba, you need to confront your journey, not to escape, but to grow through it. Not everyone can go with you. You'll encounter people who say, "You're going too far." What they really mean is that they don't have the strength to keep up with you. They've already given up on their journey. Don't limit yourself to stay beside those unwilling to grow with you. Some people will try to hold you back, singing Hakuna Matata and urging you to live a purposeless life. But you're not like them. You're a lion, made to lead and to conquer. Discovering your identity. Remember the scene in The Lion King when Simba is lost and purposeless until Rafiki, the wise baboon, finds him. Rafiki doesn't just remind Simba of who he is, but also reveals something powerful, his resemblance to his father, Mufasa. When Simba looks into the water, he finally sees the image and likeness of his father reflected. You too carry the image and likeness of your creator. When you stop singing Hakuna Matata and look within, you discover your true identity. That's the moment you mature and realize you were made for something greater. Prosperity requires persistence. Prosperity is like a bitter remedy, like Boldo tea. You pinch your nose, swallow it, and only later realize it's exactly what you needed. Many people can truly prosper, but not everyone is willing to pay the price. The importance of association. Your associations determine whether you'll walk with wild boars or with the kings of the land. Those around you can either sing Hakuna Matata and make you forget your problems or inspire you to grow. What do you choose? Remember, success isn't just about hard work. It's about mindset. Train yourself to push beyond limits. For example, when I'm at the gym and the trainer says just one more rep, my body automatically does too. That's not physical strength. It's a command I've programmed into my mind. Always go further. Reclaim your purpose. Let go of distractions and associations that don't serve you. Return to the place you were made for. Like Simba, go back to your rightful home, to the purpose God designed for you. You're a lion, made to lead, not to hide. Face your problems, resolve them, and use them as stepping stones to fulfill your purpose, because those who face their challenges are the ones who change the world. Dig deeper, the path to the gold in your life. If you want to dig deep enough to find the gold in your life, you must learn to push beyond the limits you think you have. Those who quit at the first obstacle will never reach what is reserved for those who persist.